We cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Today decides tomorrow. Just by procrastinating our responsibility to do something today will not make us to escape from that responsibility, as that responsibility will again come tomorrow. It is better to do it today itself. Today is the precious moment. The present moment is the precious moment. Let us grab hold of that moment and start working. Whatever we want to achieve, today is the time. It's not tomorrow. Tomorrow is based on our today's work. Let us remember this. This procrastination is a very, very contagious disease. If we procrastinate today, we will definitely procrastinate tomorrow as well. Yes, it is contagious across the time. Hence, take up the responsibility today itself. Postponing will not solve any problem. If we have a problem, we have to analyze it and we have to take steps immediately to solve the problem, or at least to take the first step to solve the problem, because all the problems cannot be solved at one point of time immediately. It might take time. Rome was not built in a day. But a bird in hand, that is what a bird in the bush is. Don't think about tomorrow that it will bring lot of fortune to us. There is no free lunch in this world. Nothing comes to us automatically. But the responsibility will always stay. If we evade from today's responsibility, that will definitely come tomorrow. And so why not to take it today itself and work happily with a lot of interest to finish that work, if not today or tomorrow. The first step should be taken now itself. A good beginning is half done. Always start today. All the best. A true leader does not chase success, they create a legacy. A legacy is more than success, it is ever living. Leaders create legacy, they don't chase success. Whatever they do, whatever they speak, that creates an image about them, and that image becomes the legacy. Whatever they did for the society, that is always remembered by the people, even after the death of those leaders. Our Mahatma Gandhiji created a legacy. Many leaders across the world who worked selflessly for their society always created legacy. Mother Teresa created legacy for her love and affection to those underprivileged people. Mahatma Gandhiji created a legacy for his simple living and for the freedom fighting in non-violent means. Abraham Lincoln created a legacy for uniting the various states of America to make them as United States of America, both through negotiations and also through wars. That was a legacy. Swami Vivekananda created legacy of spiritual excellence in our life, irrespective of religions. In the same way, we can quote many leaders who created legacy on their own, in their fields. In the same way, if possible, we can also try to create a legacy for us through our selfless service to the society, beneficial to all the people. Definitely, we have to take care of our own self and our family. But beyond that, let us also think about society and create a legacy. All the best. Whatever comes to my mind after seeing this picture of this holy celebration is to say, Holy Re, Holy. We enjoyed this function very much when we were in Jodhpur for 4 years when I was working in Indian Bank branch there. We might have known many stories relating to this, about the victory of Prahlada, about the burning of Hulika, about the Krishna's play with Radha with all these colors. Lot of stories are there relating to this holy festival. Overall, it is a celebration of good over the evil and also the celebration of happiness with our friends. Many of my friends in Jodhpur branch, they used to come to my house at that point of time and spray colorful water on us. And they gave us lot of very, very delicious dishes prepared at home. Our children were very happy. As a child, definitely playing in water is a very, very happy activity for them. And this one with a lot of colors. Overall, irrespective of the caste, religion, creed, color, or age, or gender, we all enjoyed this holy festival. Celebration of happiness, celebration of victory of good over the evil. And it also denotes that our country has unity in diversity. And that type of happiness, let us pray God to be there forever for all of us in this country. These type of festivals help us to remind about our culture and about our unity across diversity. All the best to all of you. Holy greetings. Holy Ray, holy. I'm evaluating the speech given by Toastmaster Rahul on clarity. Clarity is not about knowing everything, it's about knowing what matters most. I like the way in which he started the speech with an example of water and alcohol. And he was able to get into that what is good, what is bad, a discussion. And he was able to bring us to the fact that understanding is more important. And what matters most, we need to be very, very clear in our understanding. I like the way in which he used that phrase, what is clear inside, definitely that will be clear outside. It is a very good phrase. I like that very much. Overall, I enjoyed the speech as he started with a very good example, and the analysis of the subject was very, very interesting. And he was able to bring to the conclusion about what is important and what is understanding. A lot of deep thinking had gone into his mind while speaking on this subject. It is really very, very interesting. Coming to recommendation, I could see that the end was a little bit abrupt. Maybe as he was getting into the subject in a deeper way, bringing out a lot of complex subjects to make us understand all those subjects relating to this title. He had taken more time in explanation. Hence, when he comes to that end, maybe he would have found that the time was nearing end and he might have ended it abruptly. Maybe instead of that, had he reduced the explanation part and came to the conclusion in a natural way with more details in a concise format relating to the subject, that would have been even more effective. That is my recommendation. Otherwise, I enjoyed the speech very well. Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul, for a deep analysis of the subject. All the best. If I could live one day twice, that was the day when I got my appointment letter for my first job in Indian Bank. I still remember the day and I still remember the type of happiness which I felt on that day. After completing my degree, I tried for some suitable job for 1 year, but that employment market was very dull at that point of time, and I couldn't get any job immediately after completing my studies. Then I joined typewriting shorthand institute, learned typewriting shorthand, simultaneously posting lot of registered with acknowledgement post, going to post office, by seeing the advertisements in the Hindu newspaper. Post offices were my frequently visited places at that point of time. Attended few interviews but couldn't clear. And then my relatives suggested to continue my studies, and I have chosen law degree, and I started studying PGL. When I was in the third year of that law college, I got this appointment letter because simultaneously I was trying for jobs as well. At that point of time, I was already married and I was depending on my parents-in-law for our regular livelihood. Everybody was helping us, but still earning on our own to take care of our family after marriage is very, very important, right? That was the time I got this appointment letter. That brought me a lot of happiness. Afterwards, I might have seen so many things, so many places, so many personal and professional enjoyment, but that happiness which I got after a lot of suffering in mind, that is still in my mind. That is why I want to live that day twice. Thank you. Borrowed dreams. I am interpreting these phrases. Somebody else goal or somebody else aspiration. Let us not borrow others' goals or others' aspirations because that is his or her own dream, not ours. We should analyze our own strengths, our own weaknesses, and we should have our own dream. Their dream is the dream that what Abdul Kalam ji said. Their dream will never make us sleep. That will always make us awake, arise, and that will not allow us to stop until our goal is reached. That is our own dream. People have their own dreams based on their own thinking, on their own likings. Our dream should be on our own liking. For example, my dream is definitely based on my own liking and my own analysis of my strengths and opportunities. I have already mentioned that speaking in English and singing in Tamil, these two are my own dreams. Like two eyes, I have two dreams. But these dreams are not making my eyes closed. They are open eyes actually. In the same way, each one of us, if they have their own dream without borrowing anybody else's dream, then definitely they will be able to achieve them. Otherwise, we will be often comparing our working or our strengths with others' strengths. And sometimes we might get dejected. That will definitely put us into depression. Let us maintain our health by having our own dream and try to take one step at one time and try to reach that in a relaxed way. Slow and steady always wins the race. All the best. The art of waiting. Yes, waiting is also an art. Like art of writing, art of singing, art of playing. Waiting is also an art. We have to spend time to do some research and do some analysis before plunging into anything. While writing, are we just sending everything, whatever we write, to the publishing houses? No. We take a moment to read it again, correct it again, and then only we send it to those publishers. In the same way, singing, whatever we sing, we listen to that again and then improve that by singing again and again. And then only we send that final version to any apps to share with our friends. Why? Because we want to give a good entertainment to the audience or a good education to the audience with our skills. Here, the art of waiting comes into play. But internet, with its applications plenty, is luring us to get into something immediately. Learning something, singing something, reading something, writing something. It comes out with a lot of false promises, and many people fall prey to that, and then they lose money and their peace of mind. Art of waiting is very, very important in this fast internet world. It is all the more important now. Let us not compare ourselves with others. Let us be very clear about our objectives. And let us choose whatever we want to choose. And let us take time to analyze and do research and start working on that. For that, this sort of waiting we need to necessarily master in this fast world. All the best.